Hello everyone and welcome back to Farm Simulator 22. We're back here on Elm Creek with Grober Games. So last month we had quite a bit busy month for us. We did a one baling contract for a neighbor and we ended up harvesting all our sorghum, and I never took account last episode. But we ended up getting almost 50,000 liters of sorghum. So we're sitting pretty dang good, I feel like, right now. Um Kind of keeping eye on all the prices and stuff, because I usually sorghum gets to close to the point where it's ready to sell in the November December time frame. So we're keeping an eye out on that. Plan for September, we got barley we got to get into the ground, and I decided we're gonna go with Field 51. And last time we didn't really take a look at their yield maps, and since the update, Giants has kind of fixed everything, so we're almost at 100 points for our environmental score right now, which is pretty good feeling, not gonna lie. The only field that's holding us back is 47, and I'm not sure. And it says it's because of nitrogen, and I don't quite understand why. Because I felt like we applied the correct amount of nitrogen we needed, because we were using the crop sensor and everything, so. But that's kind of what we're sitting at right now. But I think we're gonna do Field 51, and yeah, we're gonna do Field 51 for winter barley. I don't think we need any more barley ground than we have right now, because we're still sitting pretty good on barley for this season. So I think the chickens are, yeah. So the silo for the chickens is about half full yet, and all our sheep are doing pretty well too right now. Probably wait another month till we take some pallets back over to the facility to keep working at. Let's see here. Keep working at getting our fabric made for next season when we're ready to sell it again. But right now we're gonna hop into the New Holland here. I kind of designated this tractor as our planting tractor, and I threw on the class weight because it's just been kind of sitting over there in the grass, and our class hasn't been really needing it as of lately. So I figure why not throw it on there, just help counterbalance everything. Granted, this tractor is pretty big for everything we got. I wonder if we're gonna have enough. Oh, we're gonna have even enough seed in here. Oh, and I think we might pick up the few contracts that are out there. There's not much going on, and like I said, I try to mod out before like doing it on my test map, and it's kind of got all the contracts a little mixed up. So like right now there's only tillage contracts, and as last episode we only had the one contract available to us, but I think those tillage contracts will pick up. Field 8, that's way out plus. So we'll obviously have to borrow all the equipment for this, which is not a big deal, but I think we'll get Tuttle started on Field 22. We'll take one of those tractors we borrowed and get Tuttle started on that, and then while Tuttle's working that, we'll knock this out. We'll knock out planting quick here. I think, yeah, that'll be the plan going forward. We'll knock out planting here. The one thing we didn't really, I guess I got distracted by the environmental score, because we didn't really take a close look at our yield map. Where is that? Page. Yield. There we go. So the Field 50 was a great investment for us. It's a very overall well yielding field overall, which is good for us. This field, it's kind of being goofy yet with its yield map. You know, it's kind of obviously right there we had a little patch we missed, so that's why it's so low there. But you can kind of tell it's kind of like spotty yet for yield wise, which is kind of interesting. And that was like that before the update, and I'm almost certain we did everything to the point that we needed to. Like, I'm trying to figure out the best way to phrase it. I think we did everything with the, Yeah, with the crop sensor. But we're sitting at a 98 score overall, which is going to help us with our income, especially since we are going to need all the help we can get. We'll send Tuttle out in the Deutsch with that cultivator. I think that'll be the best route right now. This is a really sharp looking tractor. Never seen a newer Deutsch. I know I've seen an older one. When I used to work at an implement dealer, we used to have a guy come in, and since Deutsch is not a big, obviously not a big name here in the States, at least not in our neck of the woods, I should say. And especially since his Deutsch was such an older tractor, I remember him saying it wasn't water cooled, it was an air cooled one, which was very interesting to learn and hear about. But it was one of those things where we always try to help him the best we could to kind of finagle when he had broken down parts, just because obviously with us, I worked for a John Deere place. Obviously for us, we couldn't supply him with the actual parts he needed for the tractor, so he was a very smart man when it came to like engineering his own workaround. But I think this is what we'll be planning for the episode today. We'll have quite a bit of work cut out for us. Well, probably not quite a bit, just enough. Actually, you know what? I don't think we'll hire Tuttle today. I don't think we need him. I think borrowing both sets of equipment was probably a poor choice now looking back. But we don't have a whole lot of work going on. I think we can handle everything ourselves. So we're gonna jump into the time lapse here. I know next month that we might need a little help, but like I kind of decided at the end of last episode, I decided we're gonna skip out on buying a new header for the combine, because I think I would like in the next year or two to invest into a new one, and I don't think it'd be smart of us to invest into a row crop header for 1 or 2 seasons and sell it off right away. But we're gonna jump into the time lapse here finally, and we'll see you guys at the end of it.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. Like you already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about
All right, everyone, we're gonna be wrapping this episode up today. Kind of a shorter one in recording length, but we had a longer one the last time around, so it kind of makes up for it. Like I said, that whole one mod I tried out ended up messing everything, messing up all the contracts. Where is the? Okay, there it is. Losing my mind. But we're gonna call it a day here. But it looks like they're starting to roll in a little bit more like they should be here. So that's good news for us. We're gonna power wash this because we're done with this for the season. I was thinking about planting some canola today, but I'm just gonna stay away from that. I figure next year we'll probably plant some soybeans down where we had our where we have our sunflowers, or maybe we'll plant those where we have our sorghum. Kind of hard to say what we're gonna do yet. Like I said, I decided to hold off on the row crop header because I'd like to upgrade to a bigger combine, and we have quite a few options. I haven't decided. Oh, wrong menu. I haven't really decided what we're gonna settle on. We're gonna end up jumping over that one for sure. We're gonna skip past the top liner, and we'll probably go for. I was thinking either the New Holland or the John Deere. I'm not quite sure yet. We also got this Massey Ferguson one, or the Agricole Harvester pack, so it could be a Fendt as well. Or we could just go for... Yeah. Thinking about going for the or we could go for the T-Series as well. I kind of want to leave these out of here just because I want to try and stick a little more modern with this playthrough, so we might go for the T-Series. Or we might go for the Massey Ferguson or the Fendt style combine. But like I said, we'll wrap it up here today. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe so you can stay up to date on the latest series. Above all else, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And most of all, thanks for watching.